Hello, hello. Welcome to the Alter Ego Comics live sale. Please stand by while I get ready for tonight's sale. I should play some music, but I'd probably get busted by the Facebooks.
I can sing something. I'm good. Hello, everybody. I have that song, whatever's on in the car when we're coming, in my head. How am I supposed to look at it? At least smile while you're doing that. You don't want me on my phone, you want me on yours?
Smile like you mean it.
Oops. I'll figure it out, people. Yeah, Marvel music, Tony. Good one.
Alter Ego Comics live sale. Hey, please stand by while I get ready for tonight's sale. Well, that's me. I should be quiet.
That's not what I was trying to do. I need your phone when you get a chance. You could have just almost do this show by yourself.
I have.
I mean, for real. Oh, look, there I am. Creepy lady.
Creeper.
Right there.
I don't know how to do this.
You don't? Do I just need to be me?
Isn't that what you did last time?
No, it was you. You gave me your phone, even though we were afraid it might die.
Bear with us, folks. Thanks for the thumbs up and the hearts. You'd think I'd have this figured out by now, but
we're changing things up a little bit at a time.
You would be wrong. I have no idea what I did last time to make that work for you, because that doesn't work.
Okay, then I'll just be me.
That's fine. And one more stop on our pre-show prep journey.
I'm sorry. Okay, I'm going to try to read some of the comments. Your little pin is blocking me. I can only go so far up. Hi, Sarah. Hi, John. Hi, Mark. Scott. It does not appear like there are any pops. Holly. Hello, John and Marissa and Adam.
All right, I've got my stuff together. That means we're ready to start the show. Hope everyone's having a great week so far. If you are new to the live sale, look for the pinned comment.
I had to have done it as you, because I don't have all the comments that are up there. I'm not showing up on my comments. Maybe I wasn't live. Maybe I just was in this comment section. No, that's what happens.
See, we thought we had it under control, and then...
But I'm like, I can't like the comments there, and I would need a mouse if I was going to use your...
Here, I got it.
How do you figure it out?
This might work. No, but now now I'm interacting as me. Well,
the challenge is real, people.
For goodness sake.
Maybe I just need to stand up there and...
Here, she's this one.
Okay.
Thanks for hanging out with us while we figure out how to work technology. I thought I had this under control. I like technology. Yes, I love technology.
Oh my goodness.
But not as much as you, I see. Yeah, I was looking at you. I was looking at you.
I know you were looking at me, and you know I don't like technology.
So welcome to New Comic Book Day, May 19th. Hey, Michaela. Hey, Doug. We have some awesome new releases to get to. As I started to say, if you are new, look for the pinned comment in Facebook and fill out that Google form for us. If you're watching on the YouTubes, there's a link in the comments to the form. Fill that out if you're new, because we do offer shipping anywhere in the United States, but we'd love to see you if you're local as well. Had to let me clear my throat. Is everybody ready?
I'm ready.
Give a thumbs up if you're ready.
Boop. I forgot about the delay.
Yeah. You were here last week, right? Was it? Yeah, 2
I
weeks
was here
ago you
last-
weren't here. Okay. Let's start the feud. Dun, 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 dun. First new release this week, Legends of the Dark Knight, issue number 1, written and drawn by Derek Robertson. He of the Boys. He was the artist on the Boys. He of the Boys.
No, I'm laughing because Tony, let's sell out tonight.
Let's sell out. Don't be a sellout, but let's sell out.
Whoops, sorry.
Stop moving my table.
Lock the wheels, dude.
I don't need to lock the wheels.
You do, because I'm going to put my feet on the table. Hey!
Oh my gosh, I'm just going to walk away from her. This is our new setup.
Yes, I'm sitting on a
Hello.
stool, and he walked away from me. You could do this around the whole shop.
We could. That would drive people nuts. Hey, John, welcome to our
Everybody
live
would
sale.
wanna vomit. I think the wheels went so far away from me. I am locking your wheels.
She's locking my wheels. Batman Legends of the Dark Knight, issue number 1. If you are a fan of the original Legends of the Dark Knight back in the late 80s, early 90s, you will love this. If you like Batman, you will love this. If you like Batman's Rogues Gallery, you will love this. It is a $4 first issue. I don't know what else to tell you. You're either going to like it.
So Sarah put up there that she wanted it, but it's not showing up.
It just showed up. You're viewing most relevant instead of...
I wasn't viewing anything. You clicked into it.
Here, we'll do this. There you go. Hello, Comics with Bueller, watching on YouTube. Thanks for joining us tonight. Bueller. Let's see. How many of these do we need here? We need a couple.
Sarah, Tony.
Okay. Let's move on, shall we?
Well, this is like 5. Oh, it's reverse order now.
Newest is at the top.
Boy, you're really messing with my mojo.
My pick of the week is Fantastic Four Life Story, issue number 1. This is a mini series, very similar to Spider-Man Life Story that came out last year from Chip Zdarsky and Mark Bagley. This is by Mark Russell and Sean Isaacs. $5 for issue number 1. Fantastic Four Life Story follows the Fantastic Four from their inception to the present day. They age in real time. And at least with Spider-Man Life Story, each issue represented a different decade. I'm not sure if that's the plan with FF Life Story, but if you're a Marvel fan, this is a must-buy. If you're a Fantastic Four fan, it's a must-buy. Some changes to the origin of the Fantastic Four here, and I'm curious to see how this evolves.
Where did that one go?
It's which one? Comics with Bueller. We've got some positive feedback for you over here on Facebook. Drew says that he watches you every week. I'm going to have to start watching. Great comic related content on YouTube.
That one didn't show up on my feed either. Just
Maybe just, I don't know. When I did it, when I didn't like the comments. I just told them that I had it. I verbally said, I gotcha. Let's try that.
Because that's so professional. Okay, I got Scott.
Why is she even here tonight? I don't understand. You are the queen of positivity.
You're the one who rolled away from me. Okay, I got a Fantastic Four for Doug. Who else needs it? Anyone?
Sarah, Micah, Mark. We're gonna forego the liking of the comments because we haven't figured out a way to do that in our new setup here in front of our new release wall. So I will just verbally confirm.
It worked last week, so that's the weird thing.
Yes, until we can figure that out.
S. Yeah.
Yes.
And add it to your pool, sure, Doug.
I only have 2 copies of this next one. That is the Immortal Hulk, Time of Monsters. This is a one-shot written by Al Ewing, regular writer of the Immortal Hulk. And apparently the credits page is at the back, maybe? Anyway, this is a one-shot. You don't have to have been reading the Immortal Hulk. It is $5. I have no copies left. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Who's this one going to?
That is going to Cope.
Copen?
Cope.
Okay, go.
Got an issue number 2 for you. This is The Many Deaths of Layla Starr, which I did not bring home this week to read. So neither one of us have read it, but we both really liked the first issue. We still have copies of issue number 1. So not sure if you picked up issue 1 from us last time around. Issue 1 is $4. Issue 2 is $4. This was a fantastic first issue about the goddess Death, who is fired from her job because there is an infant born in our world who will create immortality. And so she's kicked out and she's placed in a human body that kind of keeps coming back. That's why it's called The Many Deaths of Layla Starr. Yes, Scott, we got your Hulk. Scott and Steve got copies of The Immortal Hulk. And we've got Scott and John down so far for The Many Deaths of Layla Starr.
I just need to know if Scott wants number 1 or if he already got that one.
I assume it's Scott, do you need issue 1 of Layla Starr? Let us know, and we will get you set up.
Okay, Adam, got you.
And Adam, do you want to subscribe, or do you want to just pick them up one off until we stop stocking it, until it becomes subscriber only? Okay, Scott got number 1.
Okay.
Excellent.
And I did put 2 in there for you, Adam. Great.
Next up, Rangers of the Divide, issue number 1. This is $4, written and drawn by Megan Huang. Did you read this?
I did. It is exactly kind of what it's describing on the back there. Well, not the back, but it is about some Rangers, and they are trying. I don't.
They are of the Divide.
They are trying. You just there's kind of searching. It's kind of like a searching book, and this girl is right here. Did you find her?
Yeah.
She is, a little bit braver than the other people who are being trained as Rangers. Even though I don't think the guy really thinks she's, going to be all that great, but he does put her in charge because she was willing to go up and attack the monsters. So there's monsters.
It's very cinematic. It's very animation-esque, if that's a word. Not really my cup of tea, but it may be for you. If you like fantasy, then I would recommend Rangers of the Divide. And yes, Holly, we got Tony's Fantastic Four.
Now we did. I didn't before it wasn't. But I'm adding Tony to the pull list as well for that.
If there are any Ed Piskor fans out there, we've got Red Room, issue number 1. Oh. This is $7. You're either a Piskor fan or you're not. This is about, I think, a serial killer.
It for sure looks like it on the back.
We had several people pre-order this that are fans of Ed Piskor. I am not, so this just his art style doesn't work for me.
Very, very gruesome.
It is black and white. Oh man, this guy gets his head blown off.
Yeah, there's some bad stuff happening.
If you like ultra-violent kind of underground comics, then this is for you. Red Room. $7. I have 2 copies left. It's kind of an acquired taste, but again, there are fans of Piskor's work out there. He did a couple things for Marvel. I think he did an X-Men book and a Fantastic Four book and a rap book a few years ago.
I'm going to show you. I like you. Where are you going? To get the next one.
Shang-Chi, issue number 1. So this is an ongoing series, kind of picking up where the mini-series left off, although it is an easy jumping on point if you want to start reading Shang-Chi before the movie comes out this fall. So same creative team, written by Gene Luen Yang. This is being billed as Shang-Chi versus the Marvel Universe, and as the leader of a criminal underground, Shang-Chi may be running afoul of some Marvel heroes. Angie's face is like, right.
Hey, I'm trying to read.
What's that about?
It's okay. I'm gonna come way.
I'm gonna get to that in a second. This is, how much is this? $4. $4 for Shang-Chi, issue number 1. First issue features Spider-Man, and Shang-Chi is actually the one who taught Spider-Man martial arts. That happened during Dan Slott's run. So they have a past team up relationship. They kind of team up again. Artwork is incredibly solid.
I have one for Tony and Holly.
Shang-Chi available.
And
I cannot describe Undead Unluck because I have not read it, Scott.
Can you
unfortunately.
subscribe?
I thought it said, "Can you describe?"
No. Holly, hey, at least I'm reading it right. I got you the Shang-Chi.
Yes. Did you put Scott down for Undead Unluck?
I put Undead Unluck Scott.
Subscribe.
I'm not even writing that part because you should just remember.
Ooh, get ready for a fluorescent pink cover. It is TMNT, the best of Master Splinter. This continues the best of series that IDW has been doing. $6 for this giant best of collection, stories starring Master Splinter. I have 2 copies left.
I think you may need to pull this apart and this book and sell posters individually.
Maybe.
Then you'll be able to make some money. Okay, Splinter for Steve.
We already have one down for you, Steve. Tamara had it on her pull list. Don't know if you still need it or not. Are you horseback riding?
Maybe motorcycle riding?
Riding in a car?
So
Tamara and Steve are now communicating about what's on Tamara's pull. That's good. It is on your pull. Tamara, we have a copy for you.
Does Steve also need a copy, or are we good with just one?
I think they're good.
Okay.
I don't want to speak for them, but I think they're probably good with one.
You were just speaking for him.
I'll try it next time without moving my lips. I think they just are.
I mean, maybe it's for me, and I want one myself.
It's just the way I hold books.
In my face?
Wonder Girl. Issue number 1 from DC Comics, written and drawn by Joelle Jones. So stunning artwork. And this gives us a little bit of background into the new Wonder Girl, Yara Flor. Someone will correct me. If Brian's out there, he'll correct me. Pretty sure it's Yara Flor. So she goes on a trip to Brazil to kind of figure out.
That was my favorite page right there. That's what I was.
Yeah, that's a great page.
This is it kind of shows here she is in Brazil, and you can see all these other characters off around the edges.
But there's like a disturbance in the force where everyone feels it within the DC universe. So she's going to be a key player, I think, in the DC universe. And I mentioned this in my short YouTube review earlier today. There's that panel again. I guess I'll just show you.
I can show this one too. This is was a good one.
Joelle Jones is an amazing artist,
Mm-hmm.
but a great writer as well. So, there haven't been a lot of new characters introduced in Marvel and DC over the last decade or so. But there have been some great ones that have really stuck, like Miles Morales and Kamala Khan, Jessica Cruz and Simon Baz over at DC. And I think Yara Flor is going to resonate with folks and be around for a while as the new Wonder Girl. So it's a great opportunity to get on board with this new series.
It was my pick of the week.
It was Angie's pick of the week.
I've got you, John. Okay. Batman Fortnite.
Albert, I'm sorry. We are out of Batman Fortnite number 3. We will have the second printing about a month from now, unfortunately. Sorry about that. This whole order, and forgive our local people, you've heard my rant about the ordering process for Batman Fortnite. DC totally dropped the ball on this one. We had to order the first 3 issues of Batman Fortnite before we got issue number 1, and DC did not start promoting it until the week that it came out. So there was no way anybody was going to win in that scenario. And we do not have Iron Fist 5 either, Albert. I'm sorry. That's a subscriber only title. Usually by the time we get to the 4th or 5th issue of a series, there's no reason for us to order copies for the stands. Because we don't know if the people that pick them up off the stands are going to come back for that issue. So we usually ask our local folks to subscribe. Actually, anybody that starts a pull list to subscribe by issue 3 or 4 to make sure that we're ordering enough copies for you.
Are you still getting more? Can I put them down on a list for Batman Fortnite, or no, you're not doing that? Just asking.
They can hear us. I don't know, Albert. But,
okay.
Okay. Well, this was uncomfortable. So let's move on to the next part here. So, Way of X. Do we have the first issue back in stock? We do. Way of X, issue number 2 is out this week. Continuing the Way of X, $4 for Way of X issue 2. If you missed out on issue 1, we still have copies of that for $5. This is Nightcrawler's Team. It is a different type of X book written by Cy Spurrier. If you want to get in on this new X book, The Way of X, if you want to follow The Way of X, you still can. Let us know if you're looking for issue number 1 or issue number 2. Again, 2 is new this week for $4. Way of X issue number 1 is $5.
Hey, number 2.
Believe it or not, we are on to new graphic novels. It was kind of a light week for single issues, but a heavy week for new graphic novels. We've got Dreaming Eagles, written by Garth Ennis, artwork by Simon Colby, and this is Ennis telling a story about the Tuskegee Airmen during World War II. What is not to like about that? Dreaming Eagles is one of the most chilling, goosebumps-inducing, poignant moments I've ever experienced in comics. This one breaks the sound barrier of comic standards, and I highly recommend it. $17 for Dreaming Eagles.
And there's more color in there than just what's on the cover. It's not.
Yeah, it's kind of I think it's Francesco Francavilla doing the artwork on the cover, but it's definitely full color.
Because I would be turned off from that, but I like the art that's in the inside, just not the.
So Garth Ennis knows his military stuff. He's written many military stories, usually during World War II. He presents a unique take on the true life story of the Tuskegee Airmen, who battled both Nazi aggression and American bigotry and changed their country for all time. $17 for Dreaming Eagles. Next up, we have Falcon and Winter Soldier the trade paperback. This collects the 5-issue miniseries, and the timing was just a little bit off with this, with Marvel. It did not come out when Falcon and Winter Soldier was on Disney Plus, but now the graphic novel is available. So if you're jonesing for a little more Sam Wilson and Bucky Barnes, this is the place to get it. This is $16 for Falcon and Winter Soldier. Pull something for Sarah. Vision and Wanda. Let's see. Saw it on the Facebook page. That old post.
Might have been last week, right? Or 2 weeks ago?
Yep. Trying to think of what I posted. Sarah, is this the one that you're talking about? Vision and the Scarlet Witch? Let me know. Another new graphic novel, Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy by Jody Hauser and Adriana Mello, collects the 6-issue miniseries from DC. $17 for Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy. The series came out a while ago. It may have been towards the beginning or gotten caught up in COVID, which screwed up the release schedule. And I think it was probably also DC changing distributors. So this is a great opportunity to pick up the whole 6-issue miniseries of Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy in one fell swoop. $17 for this one.
So I got you, Sarah. Tamara, I got you. It's Dreaming Eagle. I put that in your file. And Scott, I put in the Harley Poison Ivy.
Excellent. Homesick Pilots is out, Volume 1. You may recall that we were all big fans of issue number 1 when this came out from Image Comics. It is written by Dan Waters, artwork by Casper Weingard. It takes place in the 90s and is basically 2 punk bands who are kind of rivals end up visiting a house that is kind of the haunted house on the street to party, and one of the members of one of the bands goes missing and may actually bond with the house. It's a very interesting story. I read the first issue and really liked it, and I decided to wait for the trade to read it in one fell swoop again. Scott Snyder loves it. He says it's electric storytelling. It's haunted horror infused with punk energy. This is only $10, by the way. $10, collects the first 5 issues of Homesick Pilots. Kieran Gillen, the writer of Die and The Wicked and the Divine, says, I love this punk horror, beautiful stuff from Dan and Casper. And James Tynion the Fourth says, earnest, beautiful and delightfully strange. Homesick Pilots is everything I want out of a comic book. Pitch perfect supernatural mystery. So if you're into supernatural mysteries and punk music and the 90s, then you will totally dig it. I love this credits page that they have here, like a scene from a punk show.
I got one for you, Scott.
I know we've got several Power Rangers fans on here that are picking up the new series, both new series and single issues. But if you've been waiting for the trade paperback, now is your chance. Power Rangers Volume 1 is available, collects the first 4 issues of the new series from Boom Studios. $17 for Power Rangers Volume 1. The new volume of Sunstone is available. This is Sunstone Volume 7. It's called Mercy. It is $17. And Sunstone is a very deceiving series. Most people look at the cover and look at the artwork and assume that it's just a BDSM book. You can't really tell from this one. Well, you can here. You can tell by looking at the back. But it is really a character-driven story that has picked up fans of all walks of life over the many years that the series has been going. So Sunstone Volume 7 is the newest one. $17. We do have Sunstone Volume 1 in stock if you want to give it a try. It's an evergreen seller here at Alter Ego. It sells consistently year in, year out, and it's because of the content. You know, I don't know if you've ever read this, but you would probably like it. Probably because of that.
Oh my God, Boker.
This is for Jeff Mills. Jeff, I got you covered on the Harley Quinn Poison Ivy. Thank you very much.
Moly.
You're gonna take that home tonight, aren't you?
No.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Maybe you are. He has a full up front.
Yes.
I'm not going to make a file.
Another book that we have enjoyed in single issues here at the shop is We Live. And this is volume 1. It collects the first 5, I think, issues.
I think it's a standalone story that may create a new universe, because it definitely was the end of the story. But
oh, yeah.
It does have QR codes with each story that, have music and other things with it.
So yeah, there's a different sound. There's a different soundtrack or different playlist for each issue.
Mm-hmm.
And trying to see where there's the QR code. So there's a QR code at the beginning of each issue, so you can access the soundtrack and listen to it. Excuse me.
The art in it is amazing, and basically it's this apocalyptic story where these 5,000 children on Earth are going to be able to get a wristband. And once the wristband is on them, it can't be used on anyone else.
They get to ride all the rides all day?
No, but they have to make it to the pickup point, and it's about the adventure of trying to get to safety and to get to the thing. And it is a standalone story. It
takes place in the future, the year 2084. It's a world of violence and beauty, a unique tale of the apocalypse, as told by Inaki Miranda and Roy Miranda. Been an extremely popular book overall.
The art was amazing.
Sci-Fi says it's a special comic, one you should absolutely be making a point to read as soon as it hits the stands every month. We Live is $17. New Golden Book time, and it's the character I'm sure that you have been waiting a lifetime for. Peter Porker, the Spectacular Spider-Ham, Little Golden Book, $6 for this. We have a handful. We have like 3 or 4.
And I was going to call him Spider Pig.
That's from The Simpsons.
Okay.
Spider Pig. Spider Pig does whatever a Spider Pig does. Peter Porker, the Spectacular Spider-Ham, Little Golden Book, $6. We have a book for our young adult readers. Truly Tyler, the story of Tyler Perry. No, this is not true. Story of Steven Tyler. No, that's not true either. $13 for Truly Tyler. You want to shed some light on this?
It's by the same author who's written Invisible Enemy, Positively Izzy, Just
Invisible
Jamie.
Emmy, by the way, not enemy, but
it's written in the same style. You've got
it's about a middle schooler. It's the ups and downs of being a middle schooler.
Yes,
he's a nerd.
Well, I think he's also, his parents are getting a divorce. He's having a hard time dealing with that, and it's kind of about how to become yourself and, deal with daily problems.
Like pooping your pants.
I don't think pooping your pants is on the list for a middle school kid.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
So there are graphic novel pages like this, but then there are kind of Diary of a Wimpy Kid style pages like this. But this is great for the 8 to 12-year-old in your life. $13 for Truly Tyler.
It might even lend itself a little higher, but it's the same.
Clicks, Crushes, Comics, and Middle School.
Mm-hmm.
Which is also the name of my autobiography.
Really?
Wonder Woman.
Crushes are on your...
Universal Kindness. This is a $6 Wonder Woman storybook that has over 30 stickers. Woo! 30 stickers. Come with this Wonder Woman Universal Kindness book. $6 for Wonder Woman Universal Kindness. Because we're all about the children. It's for the children.
Old stuff? Or?
Those are restocks.
Okay.
So we will get to the restocks. You know what? We'll do this first. You may have seen this on our Instagram story or Facebook story last week, but we have this awesome Crow gallery statue in stock now. I have 2 of them, $50 for the Crow gallery statue.
So this piece comes out, the plastic.
Yes, there is a plastic piece that's behind Eric so that he doesn't break in transit. He's got the crow on his shoulder. This piece is phenomenal. Diamond Select is doing a great job with these gallery statues. Got his guitar in the background. The Crow gallery statue by Diamond Select Toys. It says 9 inches tall. Super cool. $50. 2 available. All right, I'm down to 1 Crow. Got you covered, Tony. And while people are pondering that one, you may recall several weeks ago, they're doing a second printing on Nightwing 79 and 80, Ryan. So I can put you down for the second printings on those if you'd like. I will do my best. Yeah, Dan picked up the Crow statue last week. Thank you, Dan. About 3 or 4 weeks ago, we had the specialty store exclusive hardcover of Wind. That is completely sold out. And now we have the mass market version of Wind. This is a soft cover collecting the first 6 issues. I think it's 6, might be 5, of Wind. $15 for one of the best series of 2020 that has just started up again for 2021. Wind is a must read. Written by James Tinney IV, art by Michael Dialanis. It is so good. Scott Snyder says, a sprawling fantasy with an epic story to tell. Ram V, writer of this week's Layla Starr, every bit as excellent as expected. This is fantastic. This will find a home in our library at home. Definitely. Mm-hmm. And probably in Angie's classroom, too.
Yeah.
For $15 for Wind, Volume 1. This is the soft cover.
Right now, at the end of the year, though, as you're putting books back, you just have to go, okay, do I need another book?
You replace the old stuff.
I do.
Out with the old, in with the new.
Yep, I need to filter.
So we've gotten some sporadic restocks on things. If you've been joining us recently, you've heard my tales of woe of not being able to restock graphic novels very well, especially manga. There is a paper shortage, go figure, which is causing problems. There are distributor shakeups. There are all kinds of things that are making it difficult for us to bring you what you want. But every once in a while, a miracle happens. And that happened when we got a restock of Demon Slayer Volume 1 last week. This is one of the top 10 selling mangas right now. Volume 1 is $10. And I only have a couple copies. Last time we got this in, we sold out of, I think, 4 copies in a day. So
I need to get My Hero Academia #1.
So do I.
I started number 10.
Yeah, I need it. I need #1. We need #1 in the store. I can't get it anywhere.
I know. Okay, so we've got, and I did give you Wind.
Hey, Nick.
Demon Slayer.
Tamara wants a Demon Slayer. All right. An actual Demon Slayer or the book? Nick says, I want 1. So I'm assuming that's Demon Slayer. Let me see if I know we got the 1 there. See if we're out or not.
Okay.
Oh,
we're already out again.
Got Volume 2 of My Hero Academia.
Okay, so I got 1 for Scott.
No, Nick should have. Oh, yeah, Nick or Scott did come in.
Nick.
Scott beat you, Nick, but I will continue. I'll put you in on back order, Nick. And Brittany, glad to hear that Mara loves Demon Slayer. That means maybe our son Kevin can read it.
If we get him to read.
Yeah, I need to read it too, I think. Have you read it, Brittany? That is the question. I think I really need to start reading manga.
No, the little bit I've read.
No, I don't. Angie
do.
says no. Sorry,
You
I'm not
do.
reading manga.
Shush, no. The more I read of My Hero Academia, the idea of it is like some other books that are up there in the regular section. So I just have to get used to being backwards.
Another one that has been out of stock for a very long time, and we're able to
Nick,
restock.
I would borrow it from you. That would be great.
Thanks, Nick. Nick was just in today. Death Note, the Black Edition, Volume 1. So this contains volumes 1 and 2 of Death Note.
That is crazy with the black edges.
Yep, it's the Black Edition. This is $15 for Death Note, the Black Edition, Volume 1. Been out of stock for months, and we finally got it back in.
Light Yagami is an ace student with great prospects, and he's bored out of his mind.
I think I say great prostate.
The changes when he finds Death Note, a notebook dropped by a rogue Shinigami, death god.
God bless you.
Any human whose name is written in the notebook dies, and now Light has vowed to use the power of Death Note to rid the world of evil. Will Light's noble goal succeed, or will Death Note turn him into the very thing he fights against?
Dun dun dun.
So I am putting one of those in Nick's and Scott's.
I do have one more. I have one more copy of Death Note if anybody wants it. And yes, Chad wants one. So I think we are 3 for 3. Nick, Scott, and Chad, you each got your Death Notes, and now I'm sold out of Death Note. And I will try my damnedest to get more manga in. There was an article, an industry article published this week, where they quoted one of the higher-ups at Viz, who publishes most of the manga that people are reading in the United States. And he basically tweeted out, if you see it, buy it, because who knows when you're going to find it again. The whole industry is being turned on its head. I think they said their sales have gone up 40%, or they've tripled. I know those are two different things. 300% does sound better than 40%. So I think their manga sales tripled in 2020. I don't know if it's because everyone was staying home or people are watching these the anime versions and wanting to pick up.
I think that's it. Was there anybody else for Wind, or is that going to go on this wall somewhere?
It's not a new release, so it was a restock. So yeah, craziness.
Yeah.
Let me see if there's anything else. It's kind of a light week this week. No guest lined up. I'm trying to maybe make that happen next week. And I've got a stack of back issues that I need to. You know what, Nick? Since you mentioned that, I'll bring this out because that was a restock. If I have any left.
The time I was reincarnated as slime.
Oh, I have one copy.
He's telling me it's so good, like, for me to read. I don't think he's telling everybody else.
Oh, well, I'll bring it out. Nick has a recommendation, a manga recommendation. That time I got reincarnated as a slime. The Ways of the Monster Nation. Volume 1, $13. This is published by Yen Press. It's recommended for teens and up. So, yeah. Very interesting. I have not read it, so I cannot comment.
I think this may be the character. One of the kids wrote down character's name.
Oh, we have the offshoot of it. I'm not sure what the original is. Oh, that's the Ways of Monster Nation. So you're looking for that time, or you're saying that time I was reincarnated as a slime, not the Ways of Monster Nation. Now it's clear to me. I understand.
I don't know if it's clear to me yet.
So that's like a spin-off. It's like there are a couple spin-offs of My Hero Academia as well. Okay. Well, let's see. We'll do a last call on anything here. Pick of the week for me was Fantastic Four Life Story. We are down to 2 copies. It's $5. Angie's pick of the week was Wonder Girl.
Very good story.
$4 on that one. Alex's pick of the week was Radiant Black #4, by the way, and I know many of you have been reading Radiant Black since issue 1 because Kyle Higgins, the writer,
there's only one left.
I know, but we restocked 1, 2, and 3 second printings. I'll get to your comment in a minute, Jeff. But what was I saying? Radiant Black #4 is a jaw dropper. Don't let it be spoiled for you on the interwebs. Did you read it? You didn't read it.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you're reading that copy tonight. You'll take it with you. We do have second printings of 1, 2, and 3, and 1 copy of #4. So if you want to jump into Radiant Black,
jump into it.
Yes. Snap into a Slim Jim.
That was quite a jump there.
And Stray Dogs #4 is out this week, which was another one that has continued to sell strong here. Probably because we had the writer, Tony Fleeks, on the show. And there's a cliffhanger last issue, and there's resolution this issue, but it ends on another cliffhanger. And there's only 1 issue to go on Stray Dogs. Radiant Black could be going on for a while, but there's some stuff happens. Some stuff happens. I will double check, Scott, but I think we put I'm away. Last week. I'm away from the front of the store where I check those things. Jeff Mills over on the YouTubes has a great question. Did Frank Miller ever finish All-Star Batman and Robin? He did. It just kind of faded away, and then they brought the title back with Scott Snyder writing, but it was more of an anthology series. Scott, you do have Radiant Black on your pull list, and Chad is going to take that copy of Radiant Black. Chad, do you need issues 1, 2, or 3? And we will add it to your pull list. And Marissa wants to know if we have Stray Dogs #2. We do. We do have Stray Dogs #2, Marissa. Would you like me to pull a copy for you? Oh, she says she needs it, so I guess we will pull it for her.
Okay, so you have those. Okay, Chad, I added this and added it to your pull.
Okay. And Marissa, do you need issue 3 and 4 of Stray Dogs?
And do you want the 5th one added?
I will make a note about Duke Nukem Adam. I am not aware of any recent Duke Nukem comics, so I don't know if these are older. I know the character, came out in the late 80s, early 90s. All right, Marissa needs Stray Dogs #4, and we will subscribe you, Marissa, so you don't miss issue 5. Adam, I will check on that Duke Nukem stuff and let you know. Thanks for asking, by the way. Okay, last call. Anybody need anything else before we call it a night? Now is the time. Nick, I will make a note to try and order Death Note Volume 2 from the Black Edition. There's virtually nothing in stock right now, manga-wise, from Viz especially. But eventually it will come back into stock, so I will put a back order in for you and hopefully be able to get that for you soon. Were you circling something?
Yeah, he's a nerdy kid. He likes comics and basketball. Truly Tyler.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yes, Mark thinks we're a comedy duo. Comedy gold, Jerry, I tell you. It's gold. Gold, Jerry. thanks everybody for hanging out with us tonight.
Yep.
I know it was a short show and nothing really, we didn't do any singing, dancing, have interviews, anything special.
I jumped once.
I do have some I started to say I bought some back issues last week, primarily sci-fi fantasy stuff. There's some Battlestar Galactica, some Star Wars, some John Carter of Mars, some Warlord of Mars. I need to work my way through those before next week. So that's my goal, is to have those back issues done by next week's show so that I can offer them to you.
Does that mean you're bringing them home?
I might be working on them this weekend. That's usually how that works.
Yep.
So thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Get vaxxed so you can enter the lottery to win.
And then you can buy lots of comics.
$1 million and then just shower us with dollar bills. I don't really know what I'm doing.
You don't. Don't do that.
See you next week, everybody. Bye.
Bye. Is the crow